Now on Coast TV News.
Money for Maryland roads remains as over $100 million is pulled back from cuts. Search for a shooter. What Delaware State Police have learned so far about a shooting that took place here over the weekend.
This is Coast TV News Midday.
And good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick. Welcome to Coast TV News Midday. It is gray. It is wet. It's not that warm. Other than that, things are great. As we check out the live scene in Lewis, our First Alert meteorologist, Bob Trihe, joins us now with a look at First Alert weather. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Matt. Not warm, but at least it's above freezing. We have this little period of temperatures that are milder, so we're melting a lot of the snow away. And in Sussex County, it's just plain rain right now as temperatures have risen into the 30s and 40s, seeing some scattered showers, Bridgeville back through Millsboro. But in the colder air, it's ice and maybe some very slick roads across eastern Maryland on into Kent County, from Dover to Skipton down into the eastern area. Farther south from there is just plain rain and spotty showers into Maryland right now, as we're seeing this hodgepodge of precipitation moving through, and eventually Arctic air does build into the afternoon. We still have a winter weather advisory eastern shore, Maryland into Kent County, and that continues until 1 o'clock. Watch for very icy roads. As the farther inland you go, the colder it is, but we're looking at 40s along the coast and some limited visibility as well, as we're looking at light winds. So Futurecast does show Arctic air beginning to plow into the afternoon, and with that, maybe some rain or a burst of snow very quickly, and then it gets very cold as we go into the afternoon and evening with gradual clearing. So the big story is the cool down. In fact, a big cool down with Arctic air. I'll talk about that, and maybe another snow chance by the end of the week coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, new this Tuesday morning, instead of cutting close to $150 million of the state's transportation budget, Maryland Governor Wes Moore says that money will remain in place. The cuts are proposed to help the state deal with a budget deficit of over $3 billion. The largest amount with the most impact to Eastern Shore counties is keeping $10 million in the budget for road maintenance. So the deficit remains, and Governor Moore did not state how it will be addressed. This morning, Delaware State Police are continuing the search for the suspect or suspects involved in a shooting in Ellendale. It was late Sunday night when troopers were called to a home on Candy Lane following reports of gunfire. Troopers say they found the home had been hit several times with numerous shell casings recovered at the scene. Police say the two adults inside the home, they were not hurt. Motive for the shooting also still not known. Well, some big repairs needed for the Salvation Army in Salisbury after this car crashed into the building. Take a look at this. This was the scene at the Salvation Army. This was East Vine Street Monday. You can see that car crashed into the window. Officials have yet to say if anyone was hurt or the cause of the crash. As the issue of the use of artificial intelligence becomes more popular, U.S. Senator Tom Carper is advocating for it to be used more and more by government agencies. Carper says AI has the potential to be a tool to increase efficiency, effectiveness, and accessibility for agencies like the IRS. And Carper hopes that with the implementation of AI, people will have more confidence with government agencies.
We're early in this. A lot of people are just learning to spell AI, but there's going to be a lot of continued debate in the weeks once ahead to make sure that we get this right, and we'll learn from we'll maybe do some things wrong. We'll learn from other countries. They'll learn from us. At the end of the day, let's hope for the best and work hard to ensure that we achieve it.
In October, President Biden issued an executive order to establish new standards for AI safety and security while standing up for consumers and workers. Now, speaking of Carper, tonight on Coast TV News at 6, we continue our series, Decision 2024 Preview Week, where we feature my interview with the retiring Senator Carper. He tells us what inspired him to move to Delaware in the 1970s to begin a career in politics. And we talk about the legacy he hopes to leave behind. So that's tonight's installment of Decision 2024 Preview Week on Coast TV News at 6. Former President Donald Trump won the Iowa caucus Monday by a historic margin. Ivan Rodriguez shows us the race for runner-up was neck and neck.
Even the coldest caucus in memory couldn't freeze the enthusiasm Iowa Republicans have for former President Donald Trump.
I just want to thank you all. This is a very special night, and the big night is going to be in November when we take back our country.
The 45th president claiming a landslide victory in the Hawkeye state, setting his sights on the general election. He encouraged his opponents to get out of the race and on board with him.
It's just so important, and I want to make that a very big part of our message. We're going to come together. It's going to happen soon, too.
The former president topping 50% of the vote in Iowa, cementing his position as front-runner. But the margin between second and third place was tight. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis outpacing former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley by a slim lead. Both claiming momentum and both vowing they're the only candidates to take on Trump and President Joe Biden.
We have a lot of work to do, but I can tell you this, as the next president of the United States, I am going to get the job done for this country.
I can safely say tonight, Iowa made this Republican primary a two-person race.
As the primary season kicks off, the stakes couldn't be higher, even if the temperatures are at an all-time low. In Des Moines, Iowa, I'm Ivan Rodriguez reporting.
Now, Haley made the two-person race comment after finishing third behind Trump and DeSantis. Well, coming up, come back for the sports complex, the money from Maryland being asked for by Berlin. Coast TV News Midday returns after this.
At Draper Media, we offer more than TV and radio advertising. We reach your customers wherever they are, at the gas pump, in bars and restaurants, driving around Delmarva, in a taxi or rideshare at the beach, on social media, or searching for products and services, checking their email, and listening to podcasts or streaming video. Our plans fit all your business needs. Email Frank Hamilton today.
The holiday was delightful, but your couch is now a little frightful. Dinner time full of joy, but your dining table is not so anymore. Holiday mishaps happen, and Alton Brothers Home Furnishings in Salisbury can help. A fresh new look for the new year. Sit back and relax in our showroom filled with furniture from living rooms, bedrooms, to dining, and more. Plus, in-house financing and Alton's unmatched, everyday low prices that can't be beat. Serving Delmarva for over 75 years. Have you been to Alton Brothers Home Furnishings in Salisbury lately?
When I decided to have my kitchen done, I knew I wanted it done professionally, and that's when I contacted Ellen. She took me to the Delmarva Design Center.
From the moment I bring a customer into Delmarva Design Center, the ideas start to flow. First thing we do is take a stroll around the showroom so we can look at all the different vignettes to get ideas of what they like and see what they react to.
For each of the different aspects that I wanted to change in my kitchen, there were experts here, and everyone was so helpful. They listened to what I had to say, and they had great ideas that helped me put together exactly what I wanted for my kitchen.
My goal is to have the customer enjoy their space as quickly as possible, and Delmarva Design Center helps me do that.
My kitchen is one of my favorite places now. It's something that I use every single day of my life. I'm elated with my experience at the Delmarva Design Center.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Secrets of gift returns. Next, Inside Edition. How all the merchandise you return to the store could end up here.
And this is good stuff, too. Look at this.
And how you can get them for so much less.
A great deal on a really good item.
Then, the real-life Mr. Holland's Opus. Just like the movie, the beloved music teacher, and the heartfelt farewell. Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
A long discussed sports complex in Berlin, it is back on the table. Mayor Zach Tyndall is sending a letter to the Maryland Department of Budget and Management requesting $1.2 million in state funding. That money would be used to perform a site assessment and also start the preliminary design of a youth sports complex, which we're showing you here. The Berlin and Ocean City Councils have approved the move by the mayor. We went to Worcester County to get reaction on this latest attempt for a sports complex. And here's what one person told us.
That would be good for the children, it'd be good for the seniors, it'd be good for everybody.
I hope it goes through. I've heard that it was voted down, but if it's back on the table, I'm all for it.
If approved, the sports complex would include 8 to 10 tournament-quality, multi-purpose fields, jogging trails, a playground, and restrooms. Well, the Eagles were put out of their misery in the Tampa Bay playoff game. 32-9 was the score in the wild card round of the playoffs. Baker Mayfield torched the Birds' defense by throwing for 337 yards and 3 touchdowns, including the regular season. The Eagles finished the campaign with 6 losses in their last 7 games. Now the big question is Is head coach Nick Sirianni's job safe? And this morning, a number of sports media outlets are reporting that longtime Eagles center Jason Kelce announced he is retiring. It would end a 13-season NFL career.
It's a whiteout right now in our Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam. Not snow, but clouds and fog and some rain and some ice farther back to the west. We get a little respite from the cold air for a couple hours, and then a blast of Arctic air moves into Delmarva as we go into this afternoon. A quick burst of snow or rain showers possible as it moves in this afternoon. Then temperatures plunge later this afternoon. Coming up, I'll tell you how low we can go, plus more snow possible on Friday. Details after the break.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Enjoy 10 songs in a row, brought to you by Pohanka Kia of Salisbury.
In 2 days, they did this work, which was fantastic. Put in a brand new grab bars, a docking station, and a bench to my height. I think Coastal Bath is an oh my gosh and a wow. They do an awesome job.
It's our annual New Year savings. Take $2,024 off your new bathroom project and no payments and no interest until 2025. Local and family owned. Call Coastal Bath today.
Get your photos off your phone and have a Shutterfly designer create your photo book in just 24 hours for free. Get your photos off your phone and get 40% off everything with code PB40.
From inside Iran, from Israel, from Florida, from Lewiston, Maine. Part of our continued reporting. This is what a country at war looks like. Women, children. What is it like? Countless neighborhoods across the region that look just like this. Everybody good? What's the it took for all this damage to occur?
Solo Cup Saturday night. It's an alternative country party with me, Jared. Brought to you by Midshore Recyclers Incorporated. Saturdays at 7 on Coast Country, 103.9 and 106.3.
Secrets of gift returns. Next, Inside Edition. How all the merchandise you return to the store could end up here.
And this is good stuff, too. Look at this.
And how you can get them for so much less.
A great deal on a really good item.
Then, the real-life Mr. Holland's Opus. Just like the movie, the beloved music teacher, and the heartfelt farewell. Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
It is a dreary Tuesday across Delmarva. Here's our gutter helmet cam at the Ocean View VFW. Overcast skies, some raindrops dotting the lens right now. At least it's mild along the coast and parts of Sussex County. 46 in Ocean View, but the deeper you go inland, the colder it is and more problems we have with ice. We have a winter weather advisory until 1 p.m. for pretty much the entire eastern shore of Maryland, including Easton, Hurlock up to Denton, and then into Kent County, into Delaware. We are looking at slick roads here, maybe US 13 back towards 16 and 313 in Maryland. So watch out for that as temperatures are still hovering around freezing there. We're above freezing across Sussex County, so anything that's falling is taken with the liquid form of precipitation. Farmington back to Bridgeville, it's just plain rain. And we've been seeing some of those light showers across Delaware into Maryland as well. But farther west in this pink shaded area, this is where roads could be really slick. Centerville back through Easton, we've been seeing this pink to salmon color all morning long, so really use extra caution on the sidewalks as well up into Dover County and Newcastle County. But the farther south you go and east, we're into that milder air, but eventually that colder air will win out. Now we're seeing snow, plain snow up into the New York City area. They broke a 700-day record of no snow. They finally got accumulating snow there back into Boston, but behind this system we are looking at Arctic air that will be moving in. Right now now, a nice little bubble of 40s has popped up across eastern Maryland, southeast Delaware, but more inland you go, the colder it is, and the better chance those roads will be slick. About 3/4 of a mile and some fog in Georgetown, a half mile in Salisbury. We have a lot of moisture hanging around, so that's why we're seeing some of that fog. As we go into the afternoon, we'll see that Arctic air moving in. We could see another burst of rain and maybe some snow showers as that Arctic air moves in. Here's 2:30. Temperatures falling down to near freezing for everybody, so a quick plunge this afternoon as the winds really kick in out of the northwest and that colder air works in tonight. We see gradual clearing. By midnight, temperatures in the low 20s, and by 6:30, these are actual temperatures, 17 to 19 degrees all across the area. And with full sunshine tomorrow, we barely get out of the 20s, upper 20s, close to 30 degrees at that time, and feels like temperatures by this afternoon back into the 20s as we go into this evening, feeling like mid to upper teens. Shortly after midnight, around 10 degrees, and feeling like 5 to about 7 degrees Wednesday morning. So you're really going to have to bundle up and feeling like teens into Wednesday evening. And with the Arctic air, we do get another chance of some snow as we go into Friday. Could be accumulating snow. We'll be watching that. And then another shot of Arctic air behind that. 41 this afternoon, falling temperatures, maybe a quick burst of snow. Very cold tonight, 30, but feeling like single digits. And then Wednesday, a high of only 30, but feeling like teens with the wind. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 42 Thursday, snow Friday, 38, maybe a little bit of rain, and really cold for the weekend. 29 Saturday, 33 Sunday, and then warming up Monday with a high of 42.
Thanks, Bob. Coming up, departure delays, the struggle airlines are having in getting passengers to their destinations. Coast TV News Middays back in a moment.
Hey there, Delmarva. Here's what's happening today at 4 o'clock on Coast Life.
We love supporting the performing arts. That's why we're checking in with what's going on with the Possum Point players.
And you have a little homework to do before you tune into Coast Life. Go to our Facebook and partake in our great debate topic. We are going to hash it out right here.
We also love checking in with our friends with the Parker Group and what's going on with Dustin and Rachel.
Always a fun time. All of that and a whole lot more happening today at 4 o'clock on Coast Life.
While becoming the leading deck builder on the shore, we continue to make the process easier.
Paul Davis walks you through the entire process, from design to permitting and building.
Call Paul Davis and get it done this winter while annual material costs are lower and without the wait. Our AZAC decks are scratch, fade, insect resistant, and look like wood with a lifetime warranty.
Right now, Paul Davis is offering free installation with no money down, no payments, no interest for 12 months. Call today for a free estimate.
Or visit our new showroom in Salisbury.
Get ready to soar with the Hawks. Delmarva Sports Network is your exclusive home for UMES Hawks basketball. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, DSN will take you courtside. Experience the excitement of both the men's and women's teams with every dribble, steal, and three-pointer. To see the schedule or watch the games, go to delmarvasportsnetwork.com or download the DSN app. Join us all season long only on the Delmarva Sports Network, your exclusive home for UMES Hawks basketball.
Get your cowboy boots and your rhinestones ready, Tam Fam. Welcome to Las Vegas.
One of the greatest Vegas residencies of our time, Miranda Lambert. Woo! The most decorated artist in ACM history is giving the Tam Fam an exclusive backstage pass.
Look at that. I'm with Miranda Lambert, and we're acting up. Next, Cameron Hall.
Tuesday at 3 on Coast TV.
Secrets of gift returns. Next, Inside Edition. How all the merchandise you return to the store could end up here.
And this is good stuff, too. Look at this.
And how you can get them for so much less.
A great deal on a really good item.
Then, the real-life Mr. Holland's opus. Just like the movie, the beloved music teacher, and the heartfelt farewell. Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
Unspeakable family fun.
Here's your time to shine. Go ahead.
But wait.
We're not playing charades.
Or are we?
I hope that's not our next puzzle.
Playing charades.
You just set me up.
Tuesday at 7 on Coast TV.
Past champions return.
To Jeopardy Champions Wildcard. All of them hoping to become our single winner and punch their ticket right into the Tournament of Champions.
What will it all come down to?
How bold do you want to be?
Tuesday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
America's transportation continues its struggles. The latest issue is a recent string of airline cancellations. According to CNN, so far airlines have canceled 1,200 flights on Tuesday. Another 1,300 experienced a delay. And according to the tracking site FlightWare, United Airlines and Southwest Airlines have each canceled more than 250 flights today. A federal court has given Apple approval to change a function in its smart watches so the company can overcome an import ban. Fix would remove a feature that measures the oxygen concentration in the bloodstream. Regulators previously ruled several newer models of the Apple Watch violated patents held by technology company Massimo. Well, we're thrilled to announce that CoastTV has a brand new Facebook page for the latest in news, exclusive content, interactive discussions. Make sure to visit and follow our new page. Just head over to facebook.com/CoastTVNBC, or you can just scan the QR code that we're showing you on your screen. Coming up, naps. Although they feel good, they may not be as beneficial as you think. Stay with us on Coast TV News Midday.
Download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
Get your photos off your phone and have a Shutterfly designer create your photo book in just 24 hours for free. Get your photos off your phone and get 40% off everything with code PB40.
It's been a tough year, but we couldn't be more thankful.
With your help, we've raised more than $300,000 for Bless Our Children.
Hi, I'm Elisa Titus with Shell Brothers, and we would like to give an extra special thank you to all the businesses, groups, organizations, and individuals who stepped up to the Shell Brothers Challenge and donated $1,000 or more to the Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign.
Your generosity allowed us to give holiday funds to local charitable organizations on Delmarva. You can feel proud that you helped make the season brighter for many local families on Delmarva.
On behalf of Draper Media and Shell Brothers, a heartfelt thank you to you all.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
Get your cowboy boots and your rhinestones ready, Tam-fam. Welcome to Las Vegas.
One of the greatest Vegas residencies of our time, Miranda Lambert. Woo! The most decorated artist in ACM history is giving the Tam-fam an exclusive backstage pass.
Look at that. I'm with Miranda Lambert, and we're acting up. Next, Cameron Hall.
Tuesday at 3 on Coast TV.
At Coast Country, we're more than just music. We're a part of Delmarva's heart. Every month, Coast Country Cares, together with Spicer Brothers, steps up to serve our community. We're here helping local organizations and supporting our neighbors all year round. Join us in making a difference. Stay tuned to learn where we'll be next, or visit coastcountry.com to see how you can be a part of our mission. Coast Country Cares, brought to you by Spicer Brothers, because we are Delmarva proud.
WBOC. Coast TV and the First Alert Weather Team. Your safety, our commitment.
Well, naps are not just for kids. On a typical day, about 1/3 of adults manage to take a nap. From allowing you to feel physically refreshed to helping you stay cognitively fit, there are a lot of benefits to napping. But as Marty Salt shows us, for some people, naps can actually do more harm than good.
Stress, smoking, fast foods, these are all risk factors for high blood pressure.
We call it a silent killer because people don't pay much attention to it until you have what we call end organ damage.
A recent study from China shows that taking a midday nap may also raise your blood pressure. Researchers looked at more than 350,000 people and found that those who napped were 12% more likely to develop high blood pressure and 24% more likely to have a stroke than those who didn't take naps. The risk was even higher for people under 60 who napped, raising their high blood pressure risk by 20%.
Was not able to sleep.
People who have insomnia or who have difficulty taking short naps should also not take naps. Experts say naps eat away at your daily sleep quota, making it difficult to fall asleep and stay asleep at night. But for most people, naps are beneficial if done properly. Nap between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. Keep the nap short, no more than 20 to 30 minutes. And try napping on the couch instead of your bed so you don't sleep too long. I'm Marty Salt reporting.
We're seeing murky conditions right now. Boardwalk Plaza Camp kind of foggy, but we've got the Arctic air that's coming in to replace this brief melting period later today. And I tell you what, we've got more Arctic air as we go into the weekend, and sandwiched in between, we've got another chance of snow for the end of the week. Old Man Winter digging in his icy fingers. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up after the break on Coast TV News Midday.
With all the choices of services around Delmarva, where do you even begin? Trust experts of various fields, including Kitchen Concepts Plus, Chesapeake Eye Center, Apple Discount Drugs, FLC Energy, Spicer Brothers Construction, Mattress Peddlers, Homewell Care Services, Robinson's Jewelry and Coin Shop, Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, Mast Audiology Services, Riptide Restoration, Active Pest Solutions, Delmarva Dave, and Buchanan Subaru. Visit DelmarvaExperts.com for various local professionals offering the best of Delmarva. Delmarva Experts, local experts right where you need them.
When you visit the Delmarva Design Center, you'll experience a selection of appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring all together in one showroom. The 10,000 square foot location has a variety of inspiring samples for any project size or budget. Your dedicated product experts and designers collaborate to bring your dream project to life. Come and see what the kitchen industry buzz is all about. Experience the Delmarva Design Center in Selbyville, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva's coast.
Get ready to soar with the Hawks. Delmarva Sports Network is your exclusive home for UMES Hawks basketball. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, DSN will take you courtside. Experience the excitement of both the men's and women's teams with every dribble, steal, and three-pointer. To see the schedule or watch the games, go to DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com or download the DSN app. Join us all season long only on the Delmarva Sports Network, your exclusive home for UMES Hawks basketball. Secrets of gift returns. Next, Inside Edition. How all the merchandise you return to the store could end up here.
And this is good stuff, too. Look at this.
And how you can get them for so much less.
A great deal on a really good item.
Then, the real-life Mr. Holland's Opus. Just like the movie, The Beloved Music Teacher and The Heartfelt Farewell. Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
Welcome to the ride home on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. First rule of the ride home, we definitely talk about the ride home. In fact, tell all your friends. Second rule of the ride home, we have fun. Top 10 Tuesday, Would You Rather Wednesday, and every day you pick the songs on the high five. And the third rule of the ride home, we don't take ourselves too seriously. You've got enough to stress about. So let me handle the ride home, weekdays from 3 to 7 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3.
Unspeakable family fun.
We're not playing charades. I hope that's not our next puzzle.
Playing charades.
You just set me up.
Tuesday at 7 on Coast TV.
Winter storm dumping snow, dropping temperatures below freezing. It is causing problems for people across parts of the South. One of the hardest hit areas is Memphis, Tennessee, and the famous Peabody marching ducks, who normally take up residence on the roof of the Peabody Hotel. Well, they had to move inside. A hotel spokesperson says the ducks will stay inside until the Duck Palace thaws out.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, look at those guys. Gotta love the ducks. Everybody yields to the ducks. Let them walk on by, and they love this kind of weather. This is their paradise. I think we've hit the highs for the days into the low 40s. Now we're falling to the 30s, some showers into the afternoon. Maybe a burst of snow as that Arctic air really pours in, and we'll see temperatures plunging into the 20s this evening. Paul Davis 10-day forecast down to 17 by tomorrow morning, a high of only 30 as we head into Wednesday. 42 Thursday. We're looking at snow showers again on Friday. Friday, 38, maybe accumulating, and a really cold weekend, upper 20s Saturday, 33 on Sunday. And Matt, your 50s are on the way, beginning Tuesday of next week, maybe up to 57 by Thursday with showers.
Outstanding news, Bob. All right, thanks for that, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app, and don't forget to join us later for Coast TV News at 5. Until then, have a great Tuesday, everybody.